Here's the thing. When it comes to this digital world, as you said, different times, the only way we can truly tell what people are feeling is through their body language. So what I'm talking about are their facial expressions, some of their body language and their hand gestures and things like that. So what I do want to share are some common body gestures or body language gestures and cues so we can read what people are really feeling on the inside.
Are they into you? Okay.
All right. Okay, so what are some of these cues?
So here's something that's universal to both man and woman. Blinking. So blinking is a natural human function, but the speed at which someone blinks tells you so much. So when someone blinks slowly, they're essentially saying they're not too interested. So similar to when you're falling asleep. Now, when someone has like a heightened and a really quick blinking pattern, it shows that they're nervous and it's a different emotional state. So that's a good sign that they're into you.
That's right. Good, unless you happen to have allergies or dry eye. You might be like, they're into me. Nope, just some dry eye.
Sending the wrong signal.
So give us some more. We need the full arsenal to know, right?
Okay, totally. So let's talk about finding out if she's into you. So here's the thing, if your partner or the person you're looking at as a female, or have a relationship or potential relationship with is a female.
Okay.
One thing that you're going to see if she's into you is if she brushes her hair off of her face or off of her neck. Oh. That's a flirtatious movement. And what they're actually doing is showcasing an erogenous zone. And you only showcase an erogenous zone, and we have a lot of erogenous zones. And what I mean by that are different areas of our bodies that are highly sensitive. And when you showcase it, you're showcasing that you're vulnerable and you're willing to be vulnerable. Yes. So that's one piece.
You can show an example, D? Oh, you got to do the slow-mo. We need
Maybe not the flow.
We need the close-up on you.
A little slower, not so dramatic. Because then it seems angry. You're angry at somebody.
Subtle. That's just about it. Slow. You got it, Gina. You got it. So
I haven't had to do this in over 20 years. I'm rusty.
So here's the other one. This can work for anybody, and it's kind of a head tilt. And with the head tilt, what you're seeing here is that person is interested in listening. So when they tilt their head, their ear is actually turning closer to you. So if someone is listening and they're watching them online, and they tilt their head, you're like, okay, I think they're into me. So that's another telltale sign that they're liking what you're saying.
Devo, for example, listening right now.
Right. I'd be like,
you're intrigued.
Go on.
You're engaged.
Fully intrigued.
Yes.
Fully intrigued. Now, another one here is mirroring. We always hear this, are you mirroring the person? I call it mimicking as well. And essentially, here's what you're doing. You're copying the pattern of what the other person's doing. So see how I'm moving my hands? If you're online, you could do the same thing. It would also go with the speech pattern. You'd copy their speech pattern. And what this is essentially doing is telling the other person that I'm just like you. And you can quickly build a relationship with someone. Right?
However, can we add this? I do notice some people doing it, which means you're probably doing it too much. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, totally. So here's the thing. You can't do it too quickly because then you look awkward or you look a bit creepy. So you want to be subtle with it. And so if I move my hand, you're going to wait a few seconds before you move your hand.
Yes.
So you don't want to do it all the time. So it's every now and then. It's a big thing.
Okay.
Right? And here's the one for the guys. If you see a gentleman raise their eyebrow really quickly. No, Deepa, can you try that one for me?
I find that so cheesy. Isn't that cheesy? The eyebrow raise?
It depends how close they are, but once again, we're online. So it's a quick lift of the eye, not the whole lift up and lift down.
Not the rock, right? Not like the rock eyebrow, which I can't do.
Not the rock.
Yeah,
it's
just
extra. Like a second of a movement.
So extra.
Right? And they're basically inviting you into the conversation and once again saying, I like what I see.
What if you don't like what you see? Give me one thing that's a sure sign that they are not that into you.
If someone is rubbing their eyes and they're looking away and they're distracted when it's only a two-way conversation, then they're not interested. The other key piece, this is really good, Dina and Devo. If someone is scratching their nose and touching it too often after they say something, what they say or what they might be saying may not be true. They could be lying.
Can you also say an upper lip curl, like a literal, like Elvis Presley, like
definitely
the lip steady?
Not interested.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
They're like,
I can't do. I don't know. That was weird.
Like they just smell some foul odor of some sort. Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. Or eye rolls are always a dead giveaway. Thank you so much, Karen. For more information, where do we go? KarenDonaldsonInc.com.